Being in the lodge business, I get to see a lot of gear, and I get to compare it to what I find works best for me. And with the more stuff you have, the more things can go wrong.
That is absolutely wild.
Our stuff is tools. Our stuff isn't just a snowmobile or a quad or a truck or a trailer. It's a tool that the lodge uses in order to make income. So when I use a tool, and it might not be pretty. Some people might kind of shudder at some of the stuff that I do to our things, but they're a tool, and that tool's to get the job done. And however you have to get the job done, that's what you have to do. Oh gosh, the amount of stuff that breaks on me on a daily basis is just silly. Like, there's no other word to describe how much gear that I go through. It's silly. That's just one thing, is I'm not scared to break it, and I'm not scared to trial it, and I'll tell you firsthand if it works or if it doesn't, because I'll have a bunch of them in the dumpster in the back. So that's just how it goes up here. And it's the same. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or vehicles or what trailers, or we just have so much stuff that gets used so hard that you just find out that some stuff is made for here and some stuff isn't.
Well, that didn't last very long. Always fixing, adding to the list.
So many things are made for climates that are not ours. And there's days where I've got a guide and I don't want to, but I pat my snowmobile and say, sorry girl, but we're sending it across the lake in -40, whether you like it or not. And then that's when you find out what makes it and what doesn't.
Oh my gosh, that's that is so awesome.
So when I first got the Maven, I was absolutely impressed with how light it was. Then the quickness, it is so fast. I didn't realize that how less you're fatigued when it cuts through faster. I never put that correlation in my mind before, that more speed would mean less fatiguing. And I guess you're just holding on to it less, right? You're doing the effort less. And the biggest thing that I noticed would be the fact that when you're drilling down super deep and like your filings are coming up, you usually have to do a clean out so that you don't jam in the bottom or bind on your flighting. And you didn't have to if you don't want to. You can just punch it right to the water and lift it up.
That is absolutely wild.
And it does not slow down in between there whatsoever. It cuts as fast on 32 to 40 inches of ice as it does from 0 to 6. It's the same speed, same torque, and then we kept on going and we were cutting through close to 40 inches of ice, 38 inches of ice with a whole bunch of snow load, some slush on the lake, so water's going in. And this is hard ice, this is not warm ice. Hard ice cuts way harder and takes way more battery than soft ice. So they added holes per battery charge. The weight is way less. And then the amount of torque that is not there limits my fatigue. So now I feel like I can cut way more holes in a day without even having to worry about it. Like, it's just so much has been put into that. Once you start using it, it's just like going back to the flip phone. You forgot how terrible the flip phone was, and you've got this new smartphone in your hand that can do all these things. And I feel that the Maven has gone up so high that I don't know if they can improve on this. Like, I think like this is it. I'm not sure where they're gonna go from here. Like, I don't know if you can make it any better than what it already is. It's a breath of fresh air to know that something you can rely on, and not just a piece of equipment, but a vital piece of equipment that you can rely on. There's a lot of moving parts that people don't see behind the scenes, And the more parts that I can take away that I know that are fully relied on, the more I can really make sure my guests have a good experience.